Now, you probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.
I'm Christian Nilsson, and this is HuffPost Live's look at the history of a holiday that millions across America celebrate every year, but very few know why.
All Hallows Eve has become a night of frolic, where children wear costumes and run amok.
Despite its scary or devilish appearance, many Halloween traditions originated with the Christian religion. Just take a look at the etymology of the name. Maybe you're familiar with All Saints' Day, November 1st. Well, October 31st is All Saints' Eve, or All Hallows Eve. The words saint and hallow are pretty much synonymous. Then people in Scotland, who used the word even instead of Eve, contracted the word into een. Over time, All Saints' Eve turned into Halloween.
Surprised, aren't you? I knew you would be.
But for the real history of Halloween, we have to go back thousands of years before the holiday even got its name. More than 2,000 years ago, the Celtic people believed summer came to an end on October 31st. So in anticipation of the end of the season of life and the beginning of the season of death, Celts would celebrate Samhain, or Summer's End. They thought the veil between our world and the next was thinnest during Samhain, and spirits and fairies could more easily cross over. Families would leave food and wine on their doorstep to keep ghosts at bay, and wore costumes when leaving the house to blend in with the spirits. And this is actually where we get Halloween costumes from. The Celts believed dressing up both honored the good spirits and helped avoid the bad ones.
It's showtime.
Then, sometime in the 8th century, Pope Gregory IV changed the date originally set for All Saints' Day to the same day as Samhain, essentially merging the traditions connected to both those holidays. One such practice was souling, a custom where poor children went door to door collecting baked cakes in exchange for praying for their family's souls in purgatory. A similar tradition was guising, where masked individuals would go door to door dancing and singing in exchange for food and wine. I know, sounds a bit like trick-or-treating. Halloween wasn't present in early America, specifically because of the Puritans' rigid belief system. But in the second half of the 19th century, as the United States were flooded with Irish immigrants escaping the potato famine, the holiday and its traditions started to become more mainstream. One of those traditions was carving faces into turnips and potatoes and leaving them on the doorstep to scare away evil spirits. But when the Irish came to America, they found pumpkins were the perfect fit for their jack-o'-lanterns. By the 1920s and 30s, Halloween became a community affair with parties and parades and the coinage of trick-or-treating. At first, it was much more about the tricks, but in the 1950s, it took on its present, more family-friendly form.
Trick or treat! For you, and you.
Today, Halloween is a billion-dollar industry, second only to Christmas. But where Christmas is a season, Halloween is just one night.